Welcome back to the Happy Chicken Coop YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me. Are you in a dilemma in choosing between duck eggs versus chicken eggs for your diet? These superfoods are both nutritious and healthy, but they do have differences in size, taste, cost, and nutrition. So if you're trying to weigh in which egg to pick on your next shopping list, don't worry, we got you. In this side-by-side comparison between duck and chicken eggs, we'll discuss differences in terms of size, color and appearance, yolk-to-white ratio, taste and uses, nutritional benefits, and cost and availability. But before we get into that, please don't forget to give our channel some love by subscribing and hitting the like button. And if you want a more comprehensive discussion about raising a backyard flock, you can visit our website at thehappychickencoop.com and subscribe to our daily newsletter. Without further ado, let's start with the duck egg versus chicken egg size comparison. Both chicken and duck eggs are available in different size variations, but average duck eggs are typically larger than average chicken eggs by about 0.5 ounces. In fact, some duck eggs like the Welsh Harlequins weigh about 2.5 ounces, comparable to an extra large or jumbo chicken egg. Some breeds such as Silver Appleyards and Peking ducks lay even larger eggs, with a weight ranging from 3 to 3.5 ounces. Therefore, you'll enjoy more egg volume from your ducks. But the differences go beyond their external appearance. Duck eggs are also harder to crack than chickens because they have thicker shell membranes, which is perfect for them because they usually lay eggs in the mud or water. Therefore, having thicker eggs is equal to more protection. Although you must exert extra effort to open, that also means they are less prone to accidents and cracks. Duck eggs versus chicken eggs yolk-to-white ratio. Aside from being larger in size, duck eggs also have a higher yolk-to-white or albumin ratio than chicken eggs. Specifically, duck eggs comprise 11% shell, 55% egg white or albumin, and 34% yolk. On the other hand, chicken eggs are 10% shell, 58% egg white, and 32% yolk. Although the difference isn't that significant, it results in nutrient and taste differences. So now let's talk about the difference between duck eggs and chicken eggs' shell color and appearance. Eggshell. The eggshell color varies depending on the bird's breed, but chicken eggs are available in a wider range of color variations. Sure, you can find white to off-white, dark gray, and light blue duck eggs, but chickens are available in white, green, light blue, green blue, purple, brown, and sometimes pink color variations. Chicken egg versus duck egg white. Another difference between chicken and duck eggs that isn't very noticeable lies in their albumin. Chicken egg whites are slightly yellowish, while the duck's albumin is completely clear. Their yolks are also different in color. Chicken eggs are typically pale or bright yellow, while duck eggs fall in a deeper shade of golden orange because they're more vibrant. Now, let's talk about the difference between chicken eggs and duck eggs' nutritional content. Since they weigh differently, we'll compare 3.5 ounces or 100 grams of cooked duck egg with 3.5 ounces of cooked chicken egg to make the battle fair. So which egg is more nutritious and how can you benefit from each of them? Duck eggs versus chicken eggs protein comparison. Since duck eggs have a higher yolk-to-egg ratio, they contain more protein than chicken and have less water content. Each 3.5-ounce cooked duck egg contains 12 grams of protein, while a chicken egg of the same amount offers 10 grams of protein. Duck egg versus chicken eggs vitamin and mineral contents. Duck eggs offer more folate, iron, phosphorus, selenium, thiamine, vitamin A, B6, E, zinc, and vitamin B12. But chickens contain more choline, copper, riboflavin, and vitamin D. On top of that, chicken egg whites usually have more ovalbumin, conalbumin, and lysozyme than duck egg whites. It also provides pantothenic acid, which is not present in duck eggs. Duck eggs versus chicken eggs cholesterol and fat content. Another difference between duck and chicken eggs is that the former has higher fat and cholesterol content than the latter. Although the cholesterol levels depend on the bird's breed and environmental conditions, duck eggs often have an edge in this area. Based on this table, a 3.5-ounce duck egg contains 18.5 grams of fat, while a chicken egg has 11 grams. And duck eggs offer thrice more cholesterol content than chicken eggs. Now let's move to the taste. What's the difference between duck eggs and chicken eggs' taste? Since duck eggs have a higher yolk-to-white ratio and higher fat content, their eggs are also richer and creamier, although the flavor difference is not that significant. Many find duck eggs gamey and more eggy or flavorful, but the egg's taste depends on the diet and quality of life of the bird. That's why some duck eggs are a bit fishy or swampy. Duck eggs versus chicken eggs cost. Duck eggs are more expensive than chickens due to their scarcity and superior qualities for baking. However, they're less commercialized, so they are not readily available in many places. Chicken eggs sell for $2 to $3 per dozen. Even though organic ones cost $5, duck eggs are still slightly more expensive, averaging $6 to $12 per dozen. If you go to your local grocery store, you're less likely to find duck eggs, while chicken eggs are everywhere, with each brand having its own claims and certifications. Since chicken eggs have been the go-to choice for commercialized eggs in the US, egg producers have found ways to be more efficient in producing them at low cost. You may find cheap duck eggs at Asian grocery stores, although it's not common. Unless the demand for duck eggs increases, commercial chicken eggs will continue dominating the egg industry and carry lower price tags. Duck versus chicken eggs common uses. Duck eggs and chicken eggs can both be boiled, scrambled, fried, and poached, but you can also utilize them in baking pastries and different foods. You can also utilize both eggs in baking pastries or add them to different dishes. Since the difference in their taste isn't significant, you can use them on any dish interchangeably. However, many prefer duck eggs for baking simply because they have higher fat and protein content and less water because of their higher yolk-to-white ratio. So they don't work like the usual chicken eggs normally do, and the result will be different, especially on cakes. But by different, we mean it in a good way. In fact, duck eggs produce fluffier cakes, lighter bread and cookies, and better meringues and soufflés when done right. But it's worth noting that since they contain less water, they're rubbery when fried or scrambled for too long. So you need to decrease the temperature slightly to avoid burning the white. You should be careful not to overcook them. You must also be cautious when using them, especially if you're allergic to eggs. Egg protein is a common allergen that affects infants and children. Kids can outgrow egg allergies though, but if your child is one of them, you need to be careful with what you feed your kid. The symptoms of egg allergy include skin rashes, indigestion, vomiting, diarrhea, and worst cases, anaphylaxis, which is life-threatening and can affect your breathing. However, since the protein in duck eggs is similar but not identical to chicken eggs, some people who are allergic to the latter may not experience an allergic reaction to duck eggs. However, there's also a case where a woman experienced duck egg allergy even without having a history of allergy to chicken eggs. So it's best to consult your healthcare provider before trying duck eggs if you have experienced chicken egg allergy in the past or vice versa. However, if you're free from allergies, you can highly benefit from consuming both duck and chicken eggs. How? Since both eggs contain good amounts of protein, these eggs can help improve appetite control, increase the feeling of fullness, decrease your calorie intake, and reduce your body weight. According to a study, egg proteins are beneficial for weight loss. The study was conducted on rats, and 29 to 30% of them experienced weight loss, thanks to their diet comprising 10 to 20% protein from chicken eggs. However, since this study was small and conducted in animals, further studies are needed to confirm the effects of eating chicken and duck eggs on humans. But it's safe to say that both are rich in vitamins and minerals and can prevent vitamin D deficiency. Eggs also aid in brain function and development. Vitamin B12, which is essential for the formation of DNA and new red blood cells, assists in brain function and development and is present in both eggs. However, duck eggs contain 136% or more of the DV for vitamin B12 than chicken eggs. Duck eggs are also richer in choline, which is necessary for the brain, liver, and the overall nervous system's health. Eggs improve pregnancy outcomes. Studies have shown that egg consumption is associated with increased breast milk production, and choline, which is present in both eggs, helps support brain health and development in newborn babies. Furthermore, children who eat eggs have higher intakes of essential nutrients like vitamin B12, selenium, and phosphorus. However, scientists need to carry out more research because some studies have contradicting results regarding the egg's effect on a pregnant woman's blood pressure and the risk of diabetes. Ways to prepare duck and chicken eggs. As I've mentioned earlier, you can cook duck eggs like chicken eggs. You can simply fry, boil, poach, or scramble them. But in some cuisines like the French ones, they either poach or fry duck eggs and pair them with asparagus, ham, potatoes, and sometimes salmon. On the other hand, duck eggs are prepared in Asian cuisines in many different ways. Others in China preserve the egg by encasing the duck eggs with alkaline clay and other ingredients. It's called the 1,000-year egg or century egg, and this preservation technique can be done in duck, chicken, and quail eggs. Our final verdict: duck eggs are better than chicken eggs. Ducks have lower feed conversion than chickens. Therefore, they need to eat less feed than a chicken to produce an egg. Furthermore, duck eggs are richer and creamier because they have a higher yolk-to-white ratio. On top of that, their eggs can sell for higher prices. However, duck feed is more expensive and their market is not as broad as chicken eggs, and it is easier to produce chicken eggs than duck eggs. But in terms of nutrition, it's a tight race between the two because while duck eggs provide more vitamins and minerals, chicken eggs offer more varieties of protein. But it all boils down to the environment they grew up in. Generally, the better, cleaner, and more spacious their environment is, the healthier the birds are, and so are their eggs. Since ducks are less commercialized and they're usually free-ranged, they're happier and healthier than commercialized hens. So in this comparison between duck eggs versus chicken eggs, stat-wise and nutrition-wise, waterfowl takes the crown. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can also check out our website at thehappychickencoop.com for more useful information, or subscribe to our email newsletter for daily tips and tricks about raising your backyard flock. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.